Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my God, the quarterback is toast. Hit it again. Hit it again.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hit it again. Hit it again. Oh my God, the quarterback is toast. Hit it again.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 2022 wrap-up show with my co-host, Mike, Cowboys Corner in the house. What's going on, Mike?
What's going on, you guys? Man, listen, dude, we're going to hop in this show. I'm sure we got a lot to discuss. I'm sure we got a lot to talk about in these disappointing Dallas Cowboys. All right.
Yeah, another failed season. You know what I mean? There's no way around it, right? It's where we're at right now. It's Super Bowl or bust, and they busted. So, Mike, you know, just we didn't get a chance to talk about that game there. How did you feel? And everybody in the chat box, how do you feel the way the season ended there in San Francisco?
It's full disappointment. I went live with a 49er fan, and a couple of days ago before the game, and I told him, I said, Dak Prescott has his slumps. Like we've seen it his whole career. He has 23 games in 7 years where he's gotten shut out with 0 touchdowns. I said there's a pattern with Dak Prescott. I said ironically I brought up the analogy of the Kansas City Chiefs game last year. I said Dak Prescott. I said our defense held Patrick Mahomes to 19 points, and Dak Prescott couldn't get us 20, right? And then ironically, Cowboys play the 49ers, and we can't get 20 points, Joe. We can't do it. He wasn't seeing the field. He threw 2 costly interceptions. Tony Pollard went down. Kellen Moore didn't adjust the offense to that or play the what-if scenario. It was all or nothing on Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard he just got done with surgery like 10, 20 minutes ago. You know, it's disappointing, man, that there's so much trust in Cowboy Nation. There's so much trust in this quarterback. And people are going to give me stats. Oh, he's the best regular season statter ever. But he's 0-3 in the divisional round, and that's what matters most to me. He can surpass Troy Aikman. He can surpass Roger Staubach. He can surpass Tony Romo numbers, and none of that matters if he doesn't bring a Lombardi trophy to the Dallas Cowboy organization, the city of Dallas. None of that matters. I'm tired of stats. I'm tired of regular season crap. It's time for him to win in the playoffs, and he underperformed, all right? And that goes with Ezekiel Elliott, and that goes with Kellen Moore, and that goes with Dak Prescott. Those 3 fellas right there that I just named is the reason why we're having a season-ending video and not a Cowboys-Eagle pregame video.
Yeah. It was definitely a game they could have won. Pissed me off to high heaven, you know, because they show up, you know, you think they flip the switch, and then they flip it back off. I'm just sick of the bullshit, bro. Romo 2.0, bro. Same fucking player. Romo 2.0. Can't win. These guys are good enough to get you to the playoffs, but they can't win, and I'm tired of the bullshit, bro. I'm done with it, man. And then he's up there in age, you know. So it is what it is. For me, you know, it's time to. I'm not saying to overhaul, but they got to have the roadmap in place, and I don't have faith in this front office, man. Look at the stupid crap they did this offseason. They went cheap. You know, I think the receivers overachieved. They kept us in some of the games, but it was just CeeDee Lamb. You know what I mean? And you got these other guys dropping balls left and right. You a lot of misfortune down the road, and I don't think they could shake it. The way they finished the season, I don't think they could shake it, man. And I like what you said about Kellen Moore, and I think we need to talk about a little bit more about that, Mike. The rumor is that it's not even a rumor. It's basically Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones, they canceled their radio shows, for this week, and so there's all these rumors like, we're gonna go ahead and make plans behind the scene. You know what I mean? Like maybe they're gonna try to keep Dan Quinn. Maybe they're looking at getting the hell out of Kellen Moore. Hopefully that's what it is. Mike, what's your gut feeling? Let's talk about the coaches and everybody in the chat box. Who's gone? Who do you hope is gone? And anybody that you want to bring in here, Mike? And I'll give you first crack at this. What do you think?
Kellen Moore has to go. If you want to evolve Dak Prescott into a better quarterback, you got to put him in better situations. Like Dak Prescott has a losing record if he throws more than 33 times, Joe. A quarterback throws more than 33 times and your quarterback has a losing record, that's on your offensive coordinator. I mean, there were so many stats. Zeke has to get 21 plus, 22 plus carries or whatever for the Dallas Cowboys to have an undefeated record. You have to put the ball in your quarterback's hands, and your quarterback has to elevate players, period. And Kellen Moore is stopping that. I'm not making an excuse for Dak Prescott, but I want Dak Prescott to be under a different offensive coordinator to say, okay, was it really Kellen Moore or is this just Dak Prescott? So we can crush that argument, right? Kellen Moore has to go. There's no way as smart as Mike McCarthy is, where he can be. I mean, he was so embarrassed on the last play when Zeke was under center. He was like, I don't want to get in details with it. We practiced it. It didn't work. I don't even want to get it. He was so embarrassed over that. That's Kellen Moore said, you know what? I got it. Zeke, you're center, and we're going to throw it to Turpin when there's a linebacker 2 yards away from him. Ready? Break. Like, that's all Kellen Moore, dude. Take Kellen Moore out of the equation. Let's see what happens to Dak Prescott's career. What does it hurt? It's been happening for 7 years and nothing has gone on. Nothing has gotten better, right? Kellen Moore has to hit the bricks, Joe.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% about it. They got to get Mike McCarthy needs to step up, and hopefully these are the discussions that they're having here about the coaching staff, because it's the remnants of the Garrett bullshitters. Doug Nussmeier, the QB coach, he didn't elevate anybody. He wasn't in Dak's ear. Didn't do shit, man. He sucks. Get him the hell out of here. And then you got Kellen Moore, the pussy of pussies. Got to get him out of here, dude. I'm sick of it, man. Oh, the number one offense and this and that. I hate the stat guys. Those little pussies out there that push that narrative. It ain't working, bro. It ain't working with this guy, dude. Dak, this is like a peer to him. We used to play together, guy. I mean, where's the respect level? You know what I mean? He needs somebody to get on his ass, dude. And they don't have it. And that's the other part of it, Mike. At 30 years old, this upcoming season, he shouldn't need somebody in his ass. You know what I mean? This is another stupid thing that pisses me off. Like, develop him. Dude, if you're not developed by now, bro, it ain't happening, bro. And for me, he's already plateaued. I'll be straight up, man.
No,
he's Cam
right.
2.0. He's Cam. Cam at the end of his career, the injuries, the interceptions started going up, and that was it. Fell off the cliff real quick. And these guys, they got to get the roadmap going right now. They got to. You know what I mean? And there's always the scared, the guys that are out there scared. Oh, remember when we had Drew Hansen and all these other sucky quarterbacks? Remember when we had Super Bowl quarterbacks, you little pussies? Fucking, I hate those guys out there that are like that. Oh, Testaverde, you want to go back to that? No, I want a Super Bowl, bro.
Exactly.
and you're old at the key positions, Mike. Quarterback, running backs. Pollard's beat up. Is he going to be the same after these multiple injuries? We don't know.
We don't know.
Look at Gallup. Gallup, he never was the same. Gallup was a shell of himself this year. He was a shell of himself,
right,
bro.
He was definitely He was definitely a shell, dude. Like we talked about it right here on the Frisco Report. You said, how much does Gallup bring back to this team? I said he don't do anything, the offense is going to be the same. I said Michael Gallup doesn't elevate anything. It happened last year when Michael Gallup got hurt. He came back and nothing changed. So I didn't expect anything from Michael Gallup at all. I was right here on the Frisco Report on record saying that. And it sucks that I'm fifth quarter Cowboys, one of my best friends. He was like, no, you have to sign Dak Prescott. You have to sign Dak Prescott. You have to. You have to. I said, okay, how many years you want to sign him for? He said 4 or 5 years. I said, that's how many years we're going to continue to suck. That's what I told him before Dak even signed pen to paper. And then one thing I don't like, Joe, there was a comment in here by Nick. He goes, no one's talking about Josh Allen sucking it up for the Bills. I don't care.
I hate that shit,
I
bro.
don't care about Josh Allen.
I don't either, man.
I don't care about any quarterback. What I care about is the quarterback that plays for my team because I want my team to win. I want the Bills to lose because that gives us another shot at winning, right? I don't care about other people's quarterbacks. I want my quarterback. You think the Chiefs fans say, you know what? Josh Allen sucks, huh? I'm glad we got Patrick Mahomes. No, it's okay. My quarterback sucks, but guess what? That quarterback over there sucks too. You think the Chiefs fans cares about Josh Allen? You think the Chiefs fan cares about fucking Joe Burrow? No, they care about their winning quarterback. That's the mindset that we got to change. That's why there's Cowboy fans like me and Joe, and there's some more Cowboy fans out there. And then there's Cowboy Nation. The Cowboy Nation is the rainbows and the unicorns.
Yeah, it is. It's the ones that they're just, that are, I don't know, man. But I agree with everything you said there, Mike. Straight up the truth. I like this comment here by DCF, and this is more of what I'm talking about. The window closed on Dak, and it's the Cowboys' fault. They failed him. You got to hit when they're young and on the rookie contract. All these guys that are winning these Super Bowls and shit, getting the conference championships, they do it. You got a young Jimmy G. Jalen Hurts now. He might be the next one. Mahomes, young. Matt Stafford might be one of the one-offs, right? But that was a hot Rams team. They knew what the hell they went all in, right?
They went all in, bro. Yes.
But most of the time, it's young quarterbacks. In this day and age, in the 2020s, even the 2010s, it's the young guys getting in there. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, man, but that 30, bro. They got to get the next guy. Start scouting, and if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, get somebody in here that can scout some quarterbacks. If they're scared about it, hire some scouts, somebody that you trust that can scout a quarterback. Because 89, bro, first round pick for that's ridiculous, bro. We've got franchises lapping us. Look at the Eagles, right? Wentz. Oh, it didn't work. Let's do something. Let's go draft Hurts. I mean, he was a second rounder, but still, I mean, they're doing something, bro.
I was high on Hurts that draft too. I wanted the Cowboys to get him.
Cowboys don't do crap. Eagles. Kelvin Cobb, Vic, this guy, Wentz, all these freaking the guy, the one-legged guy from freaking Oklahoma. I already forgot his name. He was there for a little bit. At least they're trying, bro. We're here sucking these guys until the very end, and by the end, they're crap.
They're dried up.
Dried out. And that's what they're doing with Dak. So they missed the mark. DCF, you're right, bro. 110,000% all the way, bro. They missed the mark, bro. The windows, they close and shut real quick. You know what I mean?
And we're locked into this guy for 2 more years. And his contract numbers are insane.
There's another one right here. Another great example. P. Walker, thank you, bro. Alex Smith and the Chiefs. Oh, he was good enough, right? He could get him in there, him and Andy Reid, but they had the balls. Let's go up and move up and get this quarterback. They had the balls, bro. Cowboys, they need to wake the hell up, man. They do. They got to do it. They got to wake up, man, because what they're doing, it ain't working. I love that. P. Walker, you know what's up. But, Mike, let's be realistic about this front office,
Let's do it.
What are they going to do?
It's going to be they're going to keep Kellen Moore, Jerry Jones, and say, "Oh, we're 1 more year away. We're 1 more year away." if I could write a check, I don't got many years left. We got to win a Super Bowl. So guess who's all coming back? Dan Quinn, if I was him, I'm about to go interview in Arizona. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to really screw over the Cowboys because of what Kellen Moore just did to me and my defense. Okay, so I'm going to take this head coaching job. Joe Witt Jr., he's a secondary coach. Okay, I'm going to hire him a defensive coordinator. And guess what? We just lost Joe Witt Jr. too. Dan Quinn on so many levels can screw the Dallas Cowboys in more ways than one if he gets a head coaching job. He could take a lot of this staff right here and promote them. That's all you need to do to change team is get a promotion. I don't care if you're under contract. You're a secondary coach, you can go get a defensive coordinator, and you can leave. Why? Because it's a promotion. So Dan Quinn has all the time in the world to think about, okay, how do I get the Cowboys back for screwing us over in the 49ers game? So Dan Quinn's gone. So I'm hoping Joe Witt Jr. can be our defensive coordinator. He was our defensive coordinator when Mike McCarthy got COVID, and Dan Quinn head coached the Saints game, and Joe Witt called the plays. Yeah. So Joe Witt, I trust him as a defensive coordinator. That's who I want, all right, if Dan Quinn leaves. But Kellen Moore's going to be right here. Why? Because I don't – and I said this before, and no one really believed me. I don't think Dak Prescott is capable of learning a new offense.
Yeah, it's. I mean, at this age, I mean, it's it's. They have their at that age of a quarterback, you have like your tendencies, like what you are is what you are, and Dak has reached the ceiling. He is what he is, right? So I'm with you, bro. Joe Witt, he'll probably be the DC. I'll be shocked if Dan Quinn doesn't take one of these jobs. Somebody, I mean, he's a really good coach, right? He's a good coach. He can get another team back to the Super Bowl. I mean, he's got to do it. It's the same with all these coaches. They have a short window. He was able to do it with Matt Ryan. Short window, got him there. They should have won, but they choked it up. But yeah, Joe Witt's one of Mike McCarthy's confidants, going all the way back to Green Bay. That makes a lot of sense right there. If somebody doesn't pick up Kellen Moore, he's probably going to be here, and it's going to be the same sucky shit, dude. The same sucky crap. The offense, as the numbers that they put up, they don't have the killer instinct. We had too many games that were close. You had the one-offs where you blew away some sucky teams, but come on, you know what I mean? Like next year's schedule, full of tough teams. So, if it were me, Mike, I would just get rid of the Garrett guys, man. Nussmeier, Kellen Moore, man. Go get Greg Roman, man. Somebody. He's out on the street. At one time, Greg Roman was the hot name for a freaking head coach candidate, from the Ravens. So, I mean, bring somebody in here that can give a spark, somebody that has some skin on the wall at offensive coordinator. Because it's not Kellen Moore, man.
There's no way, dude. The experiment has to be over. How can you sit there as a front office, as a general manager? Jerry wants both titles, right? Jerry, as a general manager, you can sit there and look at all these statistics, right? Okay, we're number one in this, we're number one in that. But when we got into the playoffs, what are we under Kellen Moore? 2-4? What are we? 0-3 in the divisional round? Like, so you as a general manager, you have to make decisions to get your bros gone, because you're going to sit there in the media looking like Tales of the Crypt with tears in your eyes every year until you are dead, Jerry. You have to make the change.
They got to change the offense. And it's got to start this offseason. I mean, even Michael Parsons out here, basically, he didn't come out and say it, but you heard his post-game. We did enough on defense. He's basically saying this piece of shit offense didn't do crap. We did our part, and they couldn't get it going, man. And he said the same. Michael's like, the things that killed us during the season killed us in the playoff. And what is he talking? He's talking about the freaking turnovers, bro. I mean, can't have it. Can't have it. The quarterbacks get the yips too, man. Like, they all get them. At some point, they just fall off the freaking cliff. Like, have something ready. Oh, Cooper Rush. We got Cooper Rush. He run this many games. No, man. that's not the franchise guy either, man. You know.
And it,
And man, and Mike, I'm not even really saying, you know, get somebody in the first. Maybe somebody falls in the second, man. You know what I'm saying? But shit, maybe you get some balls and move way the hell up and get a quarterback. I mean, you don't know, but they gotta shake something up, man.
I don't even care. I mean, we've been sucking this long. Go draft you somebody. Go mortgage some draft picks and get the best quarterback you think is there. And go try it. Go try it.
Yeah.
Like what we've been sucking forever. Give it a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, give it a shot. Because all these teams do it. And if you miss, and you keep rebuilding. And you know, if you're freaking scouting department, all these guys are who you think they are, you know, they'll be able to recover within a couple of years. But what we're doing right now, it's insanity, dude. We're doing the same thing every freaking year. You know what I mean? And it breaks our hearts. I'm up to here with it, dude. I'm just like, it is Super Bowl or bust. If it's not a Super Bowl, the middle fingers come out, and I'm pissed, bro. Like, I'm just like,
you don't be like, oh, guys, hey, guess what? Week 1, we're gonna lose, and by the time we get to it, we're gonna have the first round. We're gonna have the first pick in the first round. Whoopee! That's our Super Bowl. Absolutely not. If as fans, especially Cowboy fans, because it's been so long. 49er fans too. Look how humble and happy they are getting to another NFC championship. They got a chance for a ring they haven't seen since '94. All right, those fans are just as happy. Cowboy fans, they want to settle for mediocrity. They want to settle for 8-8, 8-8, 8-8, 2-4, 2-4.
You're right. You're right on, Mike. Because and you're already seeing it. Oh, he needs the weapons and this and that. Does he need perfection all around him? Like, that's bullshit to me too, man. Like, there's a lot of quarterbacks that don't have a perfect freaking surrounding, a perfect O-line, perfect receivers. It can't be like that, man. You know what I mean? Like that. I can't stand that crap, bro. Travis Frederick coming right on. Michael's the new face. He is. He's the face of this team right now, and
that's the dog we've been lacking.
He's the lion. He wants to win, and it pissed him off, man. I feel like Michael's the kind of guy that would potentially call somebody out. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's this close, man. Like, hey, man, this fucking guy here.
He needs to. Who's gonna do it? Dak Prescott could be a leader all day long. Okay, so if I'm a cop, right, and I think my captain is the best captain on earth, right? He's top notch. He's very respectful. He's this, that. He's just a true leader. Then I get off work and I see him drinking and driving. All right. Do you think I'm going to trust him out? He could be the greatest leader in the world, but he's over here drinking and driving. You think I like that? So Dak Prescott, right? He's the best leader in the world, right? But he's over there throwing stupid ass mental mistakes, picks. You're going to respect that? Absolutely not. You could be the best leader in the world. You do stupid shit. You do stupid shit.
Yeah, no, it is, man. It's they just gotta they gotta get the roadmap going, man. Let's talk about running back, Mike. Zeke already came out, basically saying, I'll rework my contract to stay here. Do you want to keep Zeke? The chat box, do you guys want to keep Zeke on a cheap contract?
Before you answer chat box, let me tell you this. If you say, yeah, let Zeke take a pay cut, you're part of the problem of why this team won't improve. Have we not seen Zeke's numbers?
Terrible, bro. He is
like
so
how many years
man.
Are we going to hold on to washed up players? Zeke's washed. You're not going to get 100. He didn't have a 100-yard game all year, and he missed 2 games. All right? He missed 2 games with a bum knee. He didn't touch 100 yards at all. We got to stop with this holding on to players. Zeke is done. He provides nothing to this offense. He's going to – because Tony Pollard went down, that's why we lost this game. Because Zeke couldn't pick up what Tony Pollard could pick up. Quit settling for the name. It's time for us to stop doing that as Cowboy fans. We have to stop. It's time for Zeke to go.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Mike, hold it down for me for a little bit, bro.
For sure. It's time. Yeah, you can love the player all day long. Trust me. 5th quarter Cowboys still loves Dez Bryant. But guess what? It was time for Dez Bryant to go when Dez Bryant went. period. It's time for Zeke to go. Quit holding on to the name. Quit holding on to the feed me more. Quit holding on to Ohio State Ezekiel Elliott. That player is long gone. Quit being the problem. It's time for Zeke to go. It's time for Zeke to go. Exactly, Eshaun. His production hasn't been their bottom line. This draft is deep at running back. Exactly. Zeke cannot contribute any more to this football team. He just can't. And I was the biggest Zeke fan on the Frisco Report. If you've been watching this show, you know I love me some Zeke. Tyron as well. Look, if Tyron can't stay healthy, it's time for him to go too. Travis Frederick said, Cowboys corner looking to Chase Brown, running back, University of Illinois. I'll check him out. But we got to stop holding on to these names. It's time for Zeke to go. I don't care if he makes $2 a game. He ain't going to contribute to the football team. He just isn't. He's old.
Yeah, they really do. They got to move on. I mean, we all love Zeke, man, right? But when you hold on to these types of players, you're holding back the team. It's a detriment to the team. It's the same with. I heard you say Tyron's the same deal. Tyron's not a starter anymore. I saw somebody post on Twitter a projected O-line for next year. Tyron at left tackle. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? He doesn't play, bro. He gets hurt, man. Like you cannot do that anymore. This thing about moving Tyler here and there, that's done. He's the left guy. That's it. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna bring back Connor, bring him back. If you're gonna draft or get a free agent, do that. But Tyler, he's your left guy. Terrence Steele. He should be that guy, Mike. And let's segue into this, right? Free agents, guys. Let's talk a little bit about this real quick.
Yeah.
Offense, Mike.
Blow it up just a little bit.
Offense. Let me see if I can do that. How's that look?
Oh, that was too much.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
Oh, we can put it back that way it was. It's all right.
There
you go. There you go. That's good.
All right, so we're looking at let's talk about the offense first, Mike. Anybody here you want to bring back?
Tony Pollard.
Okay.
Terrence Steele. And that's it.
Terrence Steele should be able to get him.
They already signed Alex Lindstrom to a future contract, so he's already coming back.
Hopefully he can develop into a backup center. Noah Brown can go. He can go. Peters, he's gone. Schultz is gone. Dowdle, injury prone. Get the hell out of here. We don't need it. Cooper Rush, they're cheap as fuck. They're probably going to re-sign him on some cheap deal. But the guys that I would really want, Mike, is Terrence Steele.
Yep.
And probably Pollard. I think on Pollard you might have to do a franchise tag. I would tag Pollard. Give me a year. Let me see what you look like from this injury.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Because
it
was nasty. It was a dirty play. Got hurt. That's the other thing about this. You know, we all love Tony Pollard, right? But is he going to be the same? Give me 1 year. Let me see it. All right, I'm not going to put a.
You there, bro?
Yeah, who do you want to keep there from defense?
Oh man, I must have lagged out there. Defense. Let's do Leighton Vander Esch. Let's do Trayvon Mullen. Already got claimed. And Donovan Wilson. Oh, I think we lost Joe. Okay, I was wondering.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like the whole thing froze up. But okay, Mike, we're back on defense. Who do you want to keep from me? You said LVE. Anybody else?
Yeah, it was Donovan Wilson.
There you go. There you go, bro. Those are my two as well. Leighton really
So
turned it
we're
up
on the
this
same
year.
page with Pollard and Steele and LVE and Donovan Wilson.
Yeah. Yeah, Donovan Wilson, man, he turned into a playmaker. I think he set the tone as far as the physicality. You know what I mean? Just in there smashing, crunching people. I love the way he played this year, and he stayed healthy this year. I mean, this is the most healthy he's been, and when you have that, he can be a difference maker on defense. You know, we saw a few games this year where he was the MVP of the defensive team that year. So these other guys, I think these are like guys that you can, you know, bring back cheap if you want, or you can just, churn it, bring in some other guys, other free agents, draft picks. Nobody in here really stands out to me on defense as far as, I gotta have this guy. Maybe Jonathan Hankins, but man, he's getting up there in age. Helped out the run defense, and no doubt about that.
He definitely did that.
But maybe that's something that you want to, look at in the draft and get you. I think they need to stay with that. Get you a big guy like that because they need it.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to get a big space eating guy, and Jonathan Hankins was that. And I wouldn't mind bringing him back. But the other guys, Goodwin, Brown, Gifford, Barr, nothing special, bro. You know what I mean?
Nothing. Yeah, no, nothing at all.
Specialist, Maher, he can kick rocks. He's done. I don't want to bring him back, bro.
Who's that? Daddle?
Brett Maher.
Oh, Brett Maher. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, he should have already been cut already. Like cut him today.
Yeah, Anthony Barr shelled himself. Yeah, he was just yeah, he is what he is, right? That's why, I mean, Anthony Barr was available for the longest time. No, nobody took him. Cowboys did, and let's make a hype video. Guys, let's watch out for the hype videos this offseason. Don't fall for it. I know a lot of us, when it's the dead zone season, we like to see the hype video, but it's just hype, bro. Running around cones, running in sand, and this and that. It's just hype. It ain't shit.
Well, look at Zeke, all that cutting and all that stupid crap.
They all do it. They all
to nothing. It probably made his knees worse.
It doesn't. It doesn't translate to anything. Oh, I'm cut as fuck. I'm gonna get 10 sacks. That guy, he's gonna give us 15 sacks. That ain't shit. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's time to make some changes, man. We have to make some splashes in free agency. I know we're gonna get to that later on in the off season. But, man, we have to make some type of splash this year. And I think the Cowboys are already starting on the books negative $233,000. So they have to start making some stuff.
Oh, man, what is going on? What is going on with the connectivity tonight, bro?
I want to see if we could trade. I want to see if we could trade Neville Gallimore, dude. I'm going there.
No, you can get anything for him.
Let's try to trade him, dude. He hasn't done nothing for us.
Maybe a 7th rounder. He sucks, bro.
I'll take a 7th rounder. Brock Purdy, all right, was drafted in the 7th round. I'm not taking any round for granted. Joey?
Yeah. Yeah. Huh? No, they definitely got to get better there in the middle. And they've tried, right? I'm not going to say anything bad about that. They definitely tried with some draft picks. They just been drafting the wrong guys there.
I mean, look at Mike White. They let Mike White go.
Mike White that's a guy that they should have let McCarthy develop him some. You know what I mean? But I think was he gone before he got here?
Yeah,
Mike White. Yeah, so
he was a couple of years gone.
That's the kind of shit that these guys need to do. You know what I mean? And it's not Cooper Rush, right? It's got to be somebody young, that you can develop within a year or two, pass the torch. You know what I mean?
Like it's a copycat lead. Copycat what the Eagles offense looks like. Get you a fast quarterback like Jalen Hurts, get you a good running back like Sanders that don't fumble. All right, let me make sure I say that don't fumble. Right, it's a copycat league. Get you a big ass wide receiver like AJ Brown. Like
Yeah.
copycat this shit, dude.
Yeah, that's what they gotta do. They really gotta take a step back too, and they gotta get away from the metrics crap. If the guy's a little shorter than what you're usually going after, but if he's a playmaker, get him. Asante Samuel, Nick Bolton, there's a whole bunch of these guys Cowboys passed on, and they're out here making plays left and right. Buda Baker, right? So they're all over the place. You know, just give me playmakers, bro. That's all I want. I don't care if they're 5'8", you know what I mean? Whatever, man. Just give me the playmakers. You hit it right on the head with the running back, Mike. You know, I do still like the idea of a lightning and thunder type of situation. You got a younger guy that can give you that physical, set the tone kind of deal. And you know, your slasher kind of like Tony. If they keep Tony, if they don't, go get you somebody similar to him. There's a lot of these guys in the league that come in the league every year. So yeah, gotta fix that up. Mike. But that's it, man. Starting next week and moving forward, you know, we'll probably we're definitely going to go into draft mode season. Mike and I here, you know, we'll cover the Senior Bowl. We'll start getting into the you know, the prospects. You know, start doing some mock drafts here and there, and we'll go from there, Mike. But do you have any closing thoughts before we cut out here tonight, man?
No, guys, listen. There's going to be content. Oh my God, if you're a diehard Cowboy fan, there's some good TikTok creators, but try to stay away from the Cowboy TikTok side of things. Oh my God, I think I feel a little dumber being on that side of Cowboy TikTok. Stay away from that side of TikTok. Just use it for fun and games. All right. But other than that, no, man, just keep your head up, Cowboy fans. We'll get this thing figured out, man. We'll get this thing figured out for sure. But that's all I got, Joe.
Guys. Yeah, not sure what's going on, but yeah, we'll get to it, guys. We'll be covering the NFL draft. Sorry about some of these technical difficulties tonight, but we will be back with draft coverage. Hopefully, we can talk about some coaching changes here, the assistants, and once we get some more of that, we'll definitely talk about it, guys. But Mike, let everybody know where they can find you if they haven't already, bro.
Yeah, Cowboys. First of all, thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. Really appreciate your support. Make sure you hit the notification bell so when I go live, you don't miss it. Cowboys Corner right here on YouTube, _Cowboys Corner on Twitter, guys. Follow me, I follow back. Peace.
That's it, guys. Thank you for checking us out, man. Thank you for following us and catching us through this whole 2022 season. It had a lot of ups and downs. Got to the playoffs. Let's see what we can do this offseason, guys. Peace out, everybody.
On one side.